Feldman, BBC News.
Something now that perhaps isn't a first for locals in Australia. A wayward wallaby got the jump on police in Australia, eluding them in a very low-speed chase in downtown Sydney. He was spotted on the nation's most famous landmark, the Sydney Harbour Bridge, as Virginia Langeberg reports.
How's this for a visit to the Big Smoke? Shortly before 5 a.m, under police escort and avoiding the city rush hour, this opportunistic tourist jumped at the chance to take an exclusive tour of Australia's most famous landmark, the Sydney Harbour Bridge. There was enough time to stop and take in the sights, even say g'day to one of the locals dressed in blue. But with lots to see, you know how the saying goes, better hop to it. 8 lanes of the Harbour Bridge were brought to a standstill as the curious little swamp wallaby went for his pre-dawn stretch of the legs. That was until the blue and red lights narrowed in and the wayward wallaby was apprehended. Vets at nearby Taronga Zoo are now keeping a close eye on the marsupial after its lengthy adventure downtown.
Fortunately, there didn't seem to be any significant injuries. It had some minor grazes on its face and its hind legs. And I took some x-rays, x-rayed its whole body to rule out any fractures and things like that. And there didn't seem to be any major injuries.
Aussies will often laugh when tourists say they expect to see kangaroos hopping across the Sydney Harbour Bridge. But without even realising it, this little wallaby with a few simple hops and skips has brought a common misconception to life and proved the rest of the world right. Virginia Langeberg, BBC News.